Is there anybody there? I don't know if I can see anybody or not. Hello. Wallpaper. Not just ordinary wallpaper, Beatles wallpaper. Let me tell you the story of how I came about owning this glorious piece of paper. I'm going to take you back to 1983, 39 years ago, more or less exactly, I think. I attended a short college lecture, maybe I think it was a couple of weeks. It was something to do with my job at the time, and there was a few of us in the class, maybe about a dozen. We didn't know each other, we'd come from different areas, we all had different employers, but we were doing this college course as a bit of a refresher type thing, and I got talking to one of the girls in the class at the time, 39 years ago, so we were boys and girls, literally, young boys and girls, and we got talking about music and this, that and the other, and I did mention the Beatles, and then she said, well, you know, last week I was in a wallpaper shop in town, and I was in the back of the shop, and this guy the storekeeper seemed like as though he was clearing the shop out, getting old stock out of the way, and she told me that this wallpaper was the back of the shop in a box. There wasn't just one roll, there was 5 rolls, 5 of these, and maybe, I think there was a couple or 3 half rolls or part rolls, and she was looking at this paper, and I don't think she was a big Beatles fan, I remember at the time, but I think she was wise enough to think this was worth buying. So I think there was a price label on the box. I think it said £5 for the lot, take it away sort of thing, and she thought, yeah, that seems good. So she handed the £5 to the guy behind the counter, and off she went. And she told me the story, and I said, you paid £5 for 5 rolls of wallpaper, Beatles wallpaper? Yeah, it was a good price. I said, absolutely tremendous, it was bargain of the century, or should we say bargoon? I know some people say bargoon. You know who you are. Yeah, she said £5. I thought, why only that much? Why wasn't I there? And I explained the price. I said, now look, I said, you're going to get your money back 10 times over, at least 20, 30 times over. It's worth a lot of money. And with the half rolls, you can cut them up, put them in a frame, make some money there. Oh, that sounds interesting. She's sort of pondering away, thinking, see the old brain box was ticking a little bit. So it really is worth a lot of money, loads more. I don't know exactly how much at the time, I wasn't sure, but I said it's got to be worth a hell of a lot more than that. So she said, oh, thanks for the information, sort of thing, and we sort of left at that really. Then a couple of days later we were in class and we were having a break, and she says, do you remember that Beatles wallpaper I was telling you about? I said, I can't sleep since you've told me about that. He says, would you like to buy it off me? I said, I'd love to, but there's no way I can afford the value. She says, well, how does £15 sound? I said, £15, what, for one roll? She says, no, you can have the whole lot for £15. The 5 rolls plus the 2 or 3 half rolls. I said, that's not enough money. I said, I can't give you £15. I've got to pay you more. She said, no, I really want you to have this, because I know you do love the Beatles, and I know this will go to a good home, so I'm happy, she said, to get the money back plus a tenner. She paid £5. Remember, it's 1983, so £15 was probably, I don't know, £50–60 in them days. So I was sort of wrestling with my conscience a little bit. I thought, well, if I don't have these, somebody else will. So I reluctantly sort of give her the £15, and I couldn't really afford in them days to sort of lay out the true value, nowhere near. So she says, yeah, I am totally happy with £15, don't beat yourself up. So, and she's sort of saying, well, I'm happy and you're happy too, so what can go wrong? So I said, okay. So the next day, and she came with a box with this, and 4 others, plus a couple of the odd rolls. And that's the story of how I ended up with this fabulous piece of wallpaper. There's a few marks on the edges there, but when you think, I mean, I've had this 40 years nearly, and it was probably from 1964, so it's almost, but not quite, 60 years old. Fabulous. But if you can find some wallpaper with a black edge down the side, maybe a couple of centimetres wide down both edges, that's worth more money, because that was the first run of this paper. This is possibly the second run. But the idea of the black rim is you would trim the black rim off, so you ended up with that, no black rim. So that is worth more money. So if you ever see Beatles wallpaper with a black rim down the side, that's the one you need to get. If you can get that at a good price. So I'm absolutely pleased as you can be to still have this. It's possibly the only original 1960s memorabilia I've got. I don't really collect much memorabilia. I've had it over the years, but all I have really is the music. And I've got a few bits and pieces, but this is the main. This is the main what I really do like. And it's great. As I know, we have it. The Beatles wallpaper. It's a nice little tale there, so I hope you enjoyed my little story, and I'll possibly see you again, and thank you for tuning in, and bye for now. Thank you.
Do you like that?